Well, my name is Bill Guertin. I am Chief Learning Officer of ISBI 360 and Chief Enthusiasm Officer of the 800-Pound Gorilla, which is a speaking and training company on my own, doing things like keynotes and MC work. As I began my journey with ALSD, it was nearly 20 years ago. I was fresh to the business and anxious to get on stage to not just tell my story, but to actually be a presenter. I knew I had the skills to be able to do that, but there were few people in the industry that would back me up with that I needed to actually prove myself in some way. And ALSD and Amanda and Bill and those who were in charge, just like everyone else, they're leery of whether or not you're the right type to be able to be on stage. And so, because they get several requests from people that aren't necessarily that type of quality for a show like theirs. And so I don't remember exactly how I got there for the first time, but I did. I was a moderator, I believe, for a panel at one of the very first ones I was able to attend in Los Angeles. And I will never forget the depth and breadth of the people that I was able to meet and not just get to know, but to get to know deeply. ALSD is one of those family sorts of organizations that people look forward to every year, not simply because they're learning information, but because they're seeing friends once again. They're able to reconnect in industries that they don't necessarily see each other in. You may think that in sports, you'll see the motorsports guys just as much as you'll see the baseball guys. Well, no, not necessarily. The baseball people kind of stick to themselves sometimes in their own meetings. Hockey guys have their own meetings, and everybody has their own things to do. There are a few times throughout the year where all of the sports in a specific niche like premium can get together, not just to talk about what's new and hot, because premium is one of the hottest elements in sports and one of the fastest growing, either revenue-wise and seat-wise. But it's a way for us to connect with each other as our careers grow, as our opportunities grow, and the networking that takes place, not just from a friendship perspective, but to be able to see what's out there in terms of their career growth. For me, it has been a family. I have felt so much of a part of the ALSD family, especially from the higher-ups, from Jeff and from Amanda and from so many others, that make you feel as though you are special, you are important, and you mean something to the organization. It is not simply a place where booths are sold and hands are shaken. It is a place where individuals can find themselves among true friends. And to be able to, year after year, be able to count on them attending, and throughout the year, be able to get together with them outside of the organization to be able to cement those friendships that may have started at a place like ALSD. I am a huge believer in the Association of Luxury Suite Directors, and I hope you will take advantage of being a part of that as well as I have.